All right, we got the San Francisco 49ers at home against the Chicago Bears. Two teams really reeling right now, playing some of the worst football, but Brock Purdy didn't play last week, looked awful. And then now they lost Christian McCaffrey and Jordan Mason for that running. Um, and the Bears are with a new coach this week, but maybe they'll play harder for that guy. But he has a lot of lousy calls at the end of the game, and they should not left that up to Caleb Williams to change the play because it ran out the clock against the Lions. We got -4 spread towards the 49ers still, and +4 for the Bears, -192 for the money line for the 49ers, +160 for the Bears, total of 44, all at DraftKings right now. And if we look at this, we got 15 points per game on offense last four for the 49ers, 28.3 on that defense. Really struggling on defense this year, and that's definitely why they're losing a lot of games. 17.3 for the Bears offense, and the defense is slowly getting worse. 23 points per game for the Bears defense, and it might get worse this week because um, they fired the coach, and he's the one that had the defense game plan and defensive calls, even though he was the head coach. And that defense got a lot better with him last year when the other coach actually resigned from his position because something was going on there. And he took over for the defense, and it got so much better. And it's been pretty good this year, but some injuries here are really destroying that defense. But the 49ers are still worse, I would say. Although passing yards per game, 192 for the 49ers, but they're only giving up 152 in the air. Bears 206 for offense, 246 though on defense. Um, that's really where they're getting killed there on the defense side. And then you got passing yards per attempt, 6.9 for the 49ers, 6.6 for the 49ers defense, 6.3 on offense for the Bears, but a lousy 9.8 on defense, giving up way too many big plays on that defensive side of the ball. Rushing yards per attempt, 4.2 for the offense 49ers. As I mentioned, McCaffrey and Mason both injured, but I really feel like if they use the same zone blocking on that offensive line, how they do during their running game, that anybody really could come in there and do a good job. Um, but they're giving up 4.5 on defense, 4.4 on offense for the Bears on, and then 44.7 on the defense. Points per play, 1.7 for the 49ers, worse than, well, not worse, but one of the worst. Bottom five in the league, 3.5 on defense. Really bad, 1.8 for the Bears offense, and 3.5 on defense, just like the 49ers. Oh, man, two offenses that are awful and two defenses that are awful, both in the last four games. Um, I don't even know what to say. Then we got total expected points. And this is actually going to lean towards the Bears. Got -13 for the 49ers, -6.2 for the Bears. Just remember that one of these games in the average has Brock Purdy not playing, if you take that into consideration, and the 49ers are playing home. But it would give us a -6.8 spread towards the Bears. That would be a bet. And then we got point differential will give you a -2.2, and that would also be a bet. I want to go over here really quick to the points per game again and get down here to 32.3 if both teams play their average for the last four games for the total. But if their defenses, if you go by that, it's 51.3. Just note that. Let's scroll over here to game cards. We got 40.6% chance of 49ers winning in our simulations. And we have a -3 spread towards the Bears, and that's also pointing towards the Bears pick here. I did take them in a 6-point teaser with another game for the Bears, so that would kick it up to a negative. Well, I got it at 4.5, plus 4.5 the line was at the time, so it took it up to 10.5, and I matched that up with another game. But right now it's at 4 on DraftKings, and who knows what it is at when you're watching this video. Just make sure you check, because I wanted that teaser to get me above the 10, so I got it up to 10.5. We got a 59.4% chance for the Bears to win, though. My name would be a good pick on the money line with that 160 if you choose to do so. A lot of green here for the Bears, actually. But passing yards per attempt, and yards per attempt are all leaning towards the 49ers. But passing yards or rushing yards per attempt is just above. What we're going to look here is the really important stats. So points per play. Bears are barely going to be higher. Expected points, just offense, defense. Bears are higher. Yards per play. Bears are higher. Turnover should be lower. And we did the total expected points. So everything leaning towards a Bears win here, but they did just fire their coach. And Brock Purdy's coming back for the 49ers. And they have to fly to San Francisco now. So anything could happen, but I like my 6-point teaser taking up to 10.5. But maybe you can find 4.5 somewhere else on the sports books, so you don't have to just go after DraftKings. But anyways, that's it for this video. If you choose to gamble on it, good luck. My name's Jordy. You've been watching Betman Sports Betting, and I'll see you in the next video.